I'd love to see ads going up. Digital ads are cool. But meanwhile, if you look behind me, is a vacant storefront with lots of big windows. Each one could have a different ad if you want to make it more like a community thing. One brand could also just take it all over. And well, if you keep going, there's just more windows. This is just one side. This is probably going to be something, but it's just plastic. So would you rather see plastic like this, or would you rather see an ad for like something local maybe, or not? Now we have another spot here that's empty. This could have ads on it. At least there'll be money being generated then, right? Print shops making some money. We have the landlord making some money. It also like looks more lively when you walk by. This is just one side. Over here, we got the iHeart Santa Monica. So this is a way to utilize it. And of course, that's Santa Monica. That's a private spot. Maybe there's some public-private going on here. But we have and this one is like you're leasing it. I get it. Cool. You could have an ad on one side and make some money, but maybe that's just not as your vibe. But if the brand is nice, it could actually make your place nicer. And you have some money. Maybe not. Maybe more owner. This is really good to just utilize as while this is empty. Why not? Like Airbnb. Oh, no one's in your extra room. Put it on Airbnb. And if you don't want you don't want anyone to do it now, just block it. But like if you'll accept money to like have something as simple that doesn't even require people, like there's no liability, really. Obviously, you need to know your local laws, and they're different everywhere, just like Airbnb laws, and but there's plenty of space. This is just like, what, a block that I just walked? This is one block. And this is all over America, though. Maybe they're not so concentrated everywhere, but you go to New York, there are vacant storefronts everywhere. Huge, really nice ones on avenues, cool, quaint ones that are just like in a cool spot across. I know some across from hotels, and that's cool. Like that's a long play. But if you just have a tenant, but you don't have a tenant, you want a tenant, there's a print shop near you. It doesn't have to be New York. It can be anywhere, really. That's the beauty of it, is there's no hardware, there's no electricity's needed, no lights need to be on necessarily. And there's a print shop near you, guaranteed. No matter where you are in America, pretty much the world, it's one of the most, one of the first things that happens, if you have storefronts, you need signage. Who makes the signage? Every town has one. If you have cargo vans, one cargo van, as long as it's in good shape, we don't want old crappy vans. If you have, especially high top, long ones, if you have box trucks, if you have semi-trailers, if you have construction wall, temporary construction walls on your space, like there's one, I think on the next block, even like fences, construction fences, like you could list that. Obviously laws, but you can have a banner. Someone would pay to make that wall look better. Like over on the pier, there's sometimes, a lot of times it's a city, but there's a marketplace where you can list your space and a brand will pay you to put ads on it. And this is not limited to Santa Monica or Los Angeles or California or even the US, really. We're targeting, of course, the US mainly, I guess not of course, but right now, of course, with an emphasis on Los Angeles and New York, because that's where most of the advertising and people are. If you have to pick two spots, and they're on opposite coasts, so it gives you access to other cities. But it doesn't even matter, because you list your space. You're a landlord, or you have a van, or you have something that could have ads, stationary or mobile, like even yourself wearing a shirt at an event. But I'll save that for a different video. You can list it just like Airbnb. It'll be up there. Brands will be able to see it if the foot traffic, the vehicle traffic is there, and like the demographic that they're looking to reach is there. No matter where it is, there's a brand that wants to reach the people walking by your empty store. Or whatever type of space that you're selling. So if you want to take advantage of that, Space for Ads, SPACE for ADS.com. List the space. It doesn't cost anything to list. Basically, you leave it, and if a brand wants to book something, you get an email, and it says, "Hey, a brand wants to book something. Here's what it's going to be for 2 months, for 1 month, for 6 months, for a year, whatever that is." And you can approve it or deny it, like Airbnb. Same. I use Airbnb as a reference because everyone knows Airbnb, but it's like Airbnb for OOH, out of home, outdoor advertising. Space for Ads.